What's good, YouTube? We are back with another video of our Heatwave Podcast. We are on episode number
9.
As you can see, I'm your co-host, Antonio. And today I actually got my co-host with me. You know, we not actually on video call today. We actually in the same place, so.
In the same building. You know what it is. It's Jose, the GOAT, the legend, the myth.
The myth?
Yeah, the myth.
What's myth about you?
What's the myth? I guess people, they don't know that I exist sometimes. I'm a mythical being. What?
Okay, so yeah, the myth, the GOAT, all that.
The legend. Don't forget the legend.
See, I didn't know we was doing those type of intros. So hold on, I'm gonna do this again. All right, what's good, YouTube? We no. Hey, nah. So, hey, look.
We're having the first take.
This is the first take. Nah, what I'm saying, I was gonna do it again, but I was gonna keep that in. Hey, look.
All right.
This is something new. We ain't never recorded a video with each other. Hopefully, we can do more like this. Our schedules just don't match. Well, actually, my schedules do match with his. My schedule don't match with my girls.
Oh yeah, cause then you gotta watch the kids. Hey, but we all good though. But we just got past Christmas, December 26th. Most of y'all niggas woke up to PS5 boxes with no PS5s. How y'all feel about that?
I didn't wake up to a PS5 at all.
Most of y'all people woke up thinking y'all was gonna get a PS5 and ain't get that.
I didn't even think I was getting a PS5.
Most of y'all niggas wanted a PS5.
Yeah, I did want one.
And didn't get that. So
it was a little upsetting. I went to two of the 4 houses that I went to yesterday. 2 of those places had PS5s. It was a little upsetting.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
And none of them was yours.
Nope.
Alright. And all the houses you went to was her family, right?
Yeah. I didn't go see my family.
And you, did you feel like you earned a PS5 at that point?
Earned it? Nah, I didn't. I don't think I earned a PS5. I feel like I deserve a PS5, but I don't feel like I earned it.
Oh,
I mean.
Regardless, you feel like there should be a PS5 in this house right now.
Yeah, we both tried though. I mean, we both tried.
Bro, speaking of it, how you feel about that? Like how you feel about resellers buying up the stock like that and jacking up the prices and all that?
If I was a reason, I'd do it too.
You do it too?
I don't got the resources.
You ain't got the funds to start it up
and go buy more, and go buy like a bot or something that
So you pro scalper? Is that what we're saying?
I'm pro person who wants to buy more than one for resale. I'm not pro scalper.
But that's essentially what you just described.
No. So all right, think about it. See, scalping to a limit though. I don't want you having a bot system, a computer system where you go in and you take them all without actually getting a chance for other people to. I mean, like a person that actually goes on the site themselves and gets it.
So you pro scalper as long as it's not bots.
Yeah.
And if you could get 1,000 just from doing that yourself,
yeah,
then you cool with that.
Yeah, because if they get 1,000, then I damn sure should know.
I feel you. I feel you on that. Because it's like at that point, it's an equal opportunity thing.
Yeah.
But when you got a bot that can do what I can do in 1 second 1,000 times,
yeah,
it becomes unfair.
Bro, Walmart's first launch, that jump sold out in 0.02 seconds. There is no way a fucking human can click checkout, add the cart, checkout.
And you know what's crazy? Niggas be sitting cause I be on the phone with you sometimes. We be sitting there for 3 minutes after still trying to add it to the cart. Just add it to the cart, and it still allows to add it to the cart sometimes. And then once you get to the checkout part, it's like, oh dear.
Yeah.
I got tired. I hate deers. I just want to hit them now. I used to not want to hit deers when I drive. Bro, every deer I see, I would like to turn my car and smack that joint.
Hey, a deer gonna fuck your shit up, man. That's one animal that gonna fuck your shit up, bro. I don't care what you driving. If you hit a deer, your whole shit gone.
Ain't.
Nigga, your shit might be totaled after that.
Oh,
man, don't say that. I don't know. Have you been in an accident before, have you?
No, I ain't been. Well, I mean,
all right,
to my insurance, no.
Okay.
But I've bumped a few things.
Not like an actual accident.
But nah, I ain't never been in a full blown accident where it was especially not with me, the driver, like, or where I was aware of it. Like when I was little, there was an accident that I was in, but that was like.
So that's the part I hate. I hate when people be like, that don't be in accidents. They be like, yo, if I was in an accident, I'd do this and this and this so I can try to get more money. Nigga, that shit is harder than you think trying to do it at that moment.
Yeah, because you're not thinking about that. You thinking about your car just got messed up. Or, like, at that moment, you probably thinking, like, dang, I caused this. Now I'm going to have to lose, like, extra stuff.
Well, my first accident, I wasn't driving. I was actually asleep. I ain't have my seatbelt on. My girl was driving. We was in a tunnel. And traffic was at a stop, my nigga. And all you hear was, doom, 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 doom.
Bro, that joint was just ricocheting.
Nigga, yes. Nigga, there was 8 cars involved in that shit. Nigga, we were the 5th car. So our shit ended up. What's so crazy about this? So I never. The back of the car was messed up.
Right.
The front was not messed up at all. But so this is what happened. My girl was the 5th car. She tapped the car in front of her. I mean, barely, because the car in front of her had no damage in the back of it, and Jamia's car had no damage in the front of it. But somehow, some way, that bitch tapped it enough where that shit fucked the other car in front of it. Like, it was like more. Like, if you looked at it, there should have been no way where her car had as much little damage on the front of it, and for 2 other cars in front of her to still get fucked up.
It was like that.
Yeah, and I had to make sure I put my seatbelt on real quick. I ain't have it on, like maybe if they see me, they be like, oh, he ain't, if he got hurt, it was because he didn't have a seatbelt on. She had her brother and a sister in the back. They were still knocked. I was actually knocked too. The only reason why I woke up is because my girl screamed. She screamed before we actually got hit. Because she said she knew it was coming. She just didn't know when it was coming.
Bro, you know how many times I done avoided accidents just from maneuvering, bro? And it's crazy because it's like I was supposed to be in so many accidents.
Yeah.
Like it was one time it was in a Walmart out Radford, bro. And I was riding behind this big old truck. It pulls into a parking spot on the right, but only to back into a parking spot that's behind it on the other side. So it pulls in the parking spot on the right, and I start driving past it, and next thing you know, this dude starts backing up. At this point, he probably gonna hit the like front right side of my car, like front passenger side. Yeah. Man, I threw the car in reverse so fast, backed up, threw it back in drive, and just drove completely around him. Like, bro, I'm telling you, like, as he was backing up, I'm like literally turning every point of his car as he's about to hit every part of my car. Like,
yeah. See, definitely when you drive, you gotta have fast ass reflexes.
It's like, I don't know what it is, but I be subconsciously just like on some. I think, bro, I played Need for Speed too much when I was little. It just got me in this mind state of like, ain't nobody gonna hit me without me actually being able to do something about it.
Yeah.
Or at least if they do hit me, I'm gonna be able to like, take the brunt of it without having any damage really.
And bro, tell me what. So I got in another. Well, I was just like your story. I got almost to an accident. So nigga, I ain't have my license at the time either. I was driving. So what happened was, nigga, I was driving. I was just jamming, just jamming to the music and shit.
Right.
Nigga. Traffic was stopped in front of me, and I was still going 65 or 70. Whatever I was going. Nigga, if I didn't get over in the other lane, nigga, I would have caused a fucking ruckus. Because I was not stopping in time. Nigga, when I talk about the amount of time it was to stop, and the only reason why I was able to get over in the other lane, because that lane was actually about to close due to construction. So that lane was empty as a bitch. There was nobody in that fucking lane because everyone was merging over for the nigga. So, but the crazy thing about it, so I was able to actually get over, but stop it enough because before the actual shit closed, and that big ass blocker blocking my ass.
So so you got to a point where if you were gonna hit something, it was gonna be a 1-person accident.
Yeah.
At that point, but on top of that. you still was able to stop the accident.
Yeah, and then I had to put my blinker on and wait for somebody to let me back over.
Man,
Nigga, she was hot. I'm telling you, my girl was hot, bro. She
was in the car with you?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it would have been a 2-person accident.
Well, yeah.
It would have been a 2-person accident, and then there would have been 1 death.
But it would have been my fault, so, and, we wouldn't have got nothing.
I mean, I could have switched spots.
That wouldn't have changed nothing, bro. So we wouldn't have got no money.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, like, oh, it was liability.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because either I was going to hit a car or I was going to hit that goddamn big-ass blocker.
Yeah, when I first got up to Tech, bro, the ramp by Norwood is so, I didn't know it was as sharp as it was.
Yeah.
So my first time getting on that ramp, because I was about to head to Walmart, getting on the interstate about to head to Walmart, I got up there, as soon as I bent the curve of the ramp, because I was speeding up to get on the interstate, I bent the curve of the ramp to get on and just started sliding, bro. The whole car tipped. I'm on 2 wheels. I don't know how I stopped the car from like, I don't know how I got the other 2 wheels back down. I don't know how I stopped the car from slide. I don't know how I did none of this. All I know is it was just before the little, the little barricade, the cement barricades that they got on the sides sometimes. Mm-hmm. Just before that, car laid back down, and I was able to just keep going.
You gotta be careful in Blacksburg, bro. It's just everything in Blacksburg. You just gotta be careful as far as driving. You just never know.
Now, even Williamsburg, I was coming from my girl grandparents' house. It's pitch black outside. I don't know why they don't got no lights, but like where Busch Gardens at, on the other side.
Bro, because you know who live out here, bro. They in at night. What they need to drive for?
Man, I straight pulled out. Did not know it was a median right there. Cause I can't see it.
That's when you throw your high beams on. You gotta throw your high beams on.
I straight hit the gas, hit the median, bro. Whole car pop up. I'm on 2 wheels again. Just a different set of 2 wheels.
It might be your car, bro.
I mean, I did have to change the suspension out.
Hey, so
that might be why I went.
Speaking about cars, my nigga. So I don't think I ever told you the story. All right, yeah, we gonna see if we stay friends after this. Have I told you this shit? I don't know. Fuck it. So, nigga, you remember that day when you let me drive your car?
Yeah.
And I was supposed to what was it? Cause you was going to class or work, and then I was going to class. It was some shit like that. You was like, yo, just go ahead, park that bitch in the garage.
You hit the wall when you pulled it in the parking spot?
Nigga, I hit a whole nother car. Hey, nigga, I hit a whole nother car. I scraped that bitch. Nigga, and I drove to another spot. I looked at your car and I was like, was that there already? I was like, fuck, I don't know if that bitch was there already. Nigga, I had nothing. I didn't know what to fucking do, but nigga, I took fucking, because I didn't know, like, I didn't know if it was like, if something that could be wiped off or something.
Yeah.
Nigga, I had my notebook. I took pieces of paper out and tried to see if that bitch would scrub off my pieces of paper. That bitch did nothing. I was like, okay, you know what? All right, let's see how this road. I went to wherever the fuck I needed to go. I was like, yo, hit me. I was like, yo, I just parked that bitch. Hit me up when you get out, so we can meet up or some shit. When you called me and you was like, yo, where you at? And I was like, all right, bet. This nigga got in his car. Obviously, that bitch was already there, or he didn't see it. I was like, all right, I'm fucking in the clear.
Hold on, dude. What about the other car? What that one look like?
Nigga, I don't fucking know. I told you once that bitch scraped, I went to a whole nother part, nigga.
Nah, I mean, the day of our graduation, high school graduation, I was in my dad's car. He had a white Malibu. In that parking garage of CNU, I was trying to make a U-turn. Like you going in the parking garage and just turn around and going right back out.
Okay.
Man, they had this yellow pole. Straight scraped the whole side of the yellow pole. This is a white Malibu. After the graduation, we going to eat.
Oh, so by this time,
I'm driving that. I'm driving that car.
Okay.
And they driving whatever car they in. We pull up the Outback because that's what we went to eat. We went to Outback Steakhouse. We pull up, and my dad look at the car, and he like, what's that? What is going on here? I was like, dang, who hit the car?
Hey,
bro, that night when we was at that night when we got back to the house, I was like, yeah, just so you know, ain't nobody actually hit your car. I was trying to turn around in the parking garage and scrape the yellow pole.
Was it like messed up bad?
It won't like messed up bad, but it's like you can see this big old yellow streak.
Okay.
Just stuck on the side of the car.
So hold on, he didn't see it until y'all was leaving the restaurant, or once y'all pulled up?
Once we pulled up the Outback, he seen it before we even got in.
Damn, I'm about to say, because you could probably got skated away with that if he seen it after y'all had parked and shit.
Said somebody else pulled up and hit the car. He seen it when we was about to go in. I was like, yeah, you know.
Let me enjoy this night before.
You know, I done hit so many things. It's just I've never had a real accident.
Yeah.
Like I've had petty hits. I ran into a mailbox with my mama car.
Did you tell her?
I told her after she found out. See, the thing was, bro, it was pitch black out. Most of this stuff happens when it's pitch black. It's like, how am I gonna see a little skinny mailbox?
Yeah.
In the middle of the dark. It's like these people don't put street lights on certain streets or nothing. So I'm backing up. Boom, hit the mailbox. I go back home. I check the back of the car. I'm looking. I'm like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. And then I noticed, I was like, hold on. Because she got an Altima. The A and the L was pushed up in the air. But the rest of the letters were still down.
You trying to put
so I slid them. I slid them Jones back down. She went to work, came home mad. She was like, yeah, they're going to have to check the cameras at my job and all this stuff. I was like, oh, what happened? I let it go on for like a good week or so. I wasn't trying to say nothing, man.
Nigga, you know your mom probably was at work hot, bro. Looking
know.
at everybody different.
I know. I had walked in. I walked in her room, closed the door. I was just like, look, we just got to have a me and you conversation. You know? This what happened. This how it happened.
Hey, was that before after you got in that little jump with your dad car?
Oh, this was after. This was after. This was like a year after. Yeah, none of my skirmishes be more than a year apart.
But your mom don't seem like she gets too confrontational. So did she like? What was her reaction?
Nah, she not really a confrontational person, but she at a certain point she's not gonna let people like walk over.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, she was about to go off on him.
No, I mean, but I'm talking about the response with you though.
Oh. She just said okay. I don't know. It's like one of those somber moments where it's like she ain't say it, but I can see the disappointment.
Okay, yep. You felt, oh damn, yeah.
So it's just like I feel like a bad person.
Hey, you know what's crazy is when you do something bad, like growing up when you did something bad,
yeah,
and it was like you didn't get punished or anything. It was just that, like you said, that okay, and it's just like. It's just like a long way, the long way that they say it. And it's like, damn, I feel so bad inside. Now don't get me wrong, I feel like whoopings is definitely warranted as a parent. But bro, I feel like that's the worst punishment because like when you physically hurt your kid, it's like, bro, you can build up a tolerance to a belt. Yeah. You can build up a tolerance to a hand, a fist. If as you get older, if you were like, dude, your dad probably punched you or something. You could build up a tolerance to all of these things. But like, bro, I don't know if you can build up like an emotional tolerance like that or a mental tolerance. Like it's like the feeling of knowing you let somebody down. Yeah, cause I'm definitely gonna do that with my kids when when they get older. Like when they do something bad and they're gonna be expecting a punishment, not even gonna punish them. That's gonna fuck them their whole mind up. Yeah.
But you gotta show them that you real like without saying it, you gotta give that hint of disappointment.
Yeah, like it's gonna be in my face and my voice, and it's like really like one word answer type stuff. That you don't even hit them with. It's not even a sentence. It's not even long. It's just like something simple. It's just like you might not. My mom sometimes she didn't say nothing. She hit me with this. She hit me with a head nod. I was like,
bruh.
damn, I'm a bad person.
It does.
Like, if I could go in town right now, I'd definitely go rewind and make that shit not happen.
Man, and we used to get in trouble as like a group sometimes. Like I remember, we was the house that we stay at now. When we first moved in, it was probably like a month or two after we moved in. We was just playing around, and we was in our parents' closet. Oh, I can't remember who did it, but I mean, we was all like, playing.
Yeah.
And somebody ended up pulling the one side of the closet, like all the rails, all the clothes, everything, like down, like off the wall. It just ripped it out the wall. And it won't like intentional. It's just like, they fell on it.
Yeah.
Fell on like a dress or something. The pulled it down from a hanger, and everything else just went after. And when we told them, because we told them before they got home, and it was like, whoever did it, getting a whooping.
But y'all ain't
Oh
snitch.
my goodness, bro! And won't nobody trying to say who did it.
That's when y'all get.
And everybody was gonna get a whipping. So I stepped out. I was like, man, I'm gonna just go ahead and take this whipping for everybody.
I said you did it. Now you ain't do it though, did you?
Nah, it wasn't me who did
I'm
it.
about to say, here's your chance. Here's your chance to tell them who actually did it back then. There go your chance right now.
Nah,
Would you take that ass whooping for?
I ain't got that. I ain't got that information.
It was Daniel.
Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody get a whooping.
Nah. You know
what? But it was one of those things where you can see the disappointment, and it got to a point where I was like, man, I ain't had no job at the time. None of that.
Nah, it was. Kenny. It was Kenny. It was Kenny.
Why?
No, I know why it was Kenny. So the problem, I know why it was Kenny, because it wasn't Danny, because no one takes up for the older kid. It's no point, because the older kid should be taking up for the younger kid. It was definitely Kenny. Hey Kenny, I know sometimes you watch our videos. I don't know if you're gonna watch this one. I want you to know. I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna tell the parents that you ripped those railings off in the closet and it wasn't Jose. I'm gonna tell them, plain and simple.
But bro, it got to a point I was like, man, I need to go. I told him, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try to make some money so I can pay for it to get fixed. Like literally, it was like, I don't know, it was too much disappointment.
Out of your siblings though, who was the most mischievous?
Oh, Kenny for sure.
Okay. Who's your parents' favorite?
Parents' favorite? I don't think they would necessarily got a favorite.
Really?
Per se.
3 boys, 1 girl. They don't have a favorite.
Yeah, I really don't think they got a favorite.
Your dad might not have a favorite. Your mama got a favorite.
I mean, if I had to go off of if I had to go based off of now, and I wouldn't necessarily even say that they favorites.
Yeah.
I would just say like
they're not favorite. They just
I just say like
just
from an outsider looking in, I can see like how cool they are now.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny and my dad.
Okay, so So Kenny's not your dad's favorite. He just like Kenny more than he like the other brothers. Okay, cool.
Nah, he don't like Kenny more than he like everybody else.
No, it's cool. It's okay.
Nah. Like you can see that connection there.
Right, that he got a better connection.
But I mean, I ain't been back here, so
No, right. So he built a better relationship
with my mama. With my mama, I think it's me. I think it's me and my mama.
Oh, because you was the less mischievous one at all. That's why.
Nah. I think I don't know. I think us just.
Because you
I think me and my mama are kind of similar. I think me and my mama are pretty similar. As like
that.
people.
I can see that.
So, I think that's why sometimes it's just like just click more.
So all right. So growing up, because I can't really say this because I was the youngest. So growing up, since you was the second child, was you happy that they had more after you, or was you hesitant of it at first?
Nah. I ain't mind having a younger brother, But I mean,
hold on.
We only.
You didn't have a young brother. You ain't want a young. You didn't want a younger sister. Is that what you're trying to say?
No. See, I ain't get to that point yet.
You didn't. Okay, cool.
You're not letting me explain. So, me and Kenny, we was only a year apart. So I didn't get really a chance to say no.
Right.
With my sister, I don't remember. I don't remember being upset that she was born. But I know Kenny, when she was born, Kenny went over and tried to beat her up.
That's because
like
Kenny
the second she was born. The second she was born. So I mean.
And Kenny was bad.
Kenny always been bad, and Kenny always pick on her.
Allegedly.
Kenny always pick on her and
allegedly.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's just how it is with Kenny. Kenny, you gotta be able to tolerate Kenny. You gotta be able to tolerate Kenny. He's a good person. He's just a flawed individual. But that doesn't discount from who he is as a person. Great person.
Matter of fact, so I remember his comment on the last video saying he wouldn't tell anybody. So I wanted to talk about that. So to our viewers, at no point in time, or this is actually to you, Kenny. At no point in time do you think you'll ever feel comfortable telling your significant other that you committed a crime, like ever? Like, I think at some point you should find somebody that's gonna be like, you know what?
Oh, I talked to my girl about that. What she say? She said I would not. She said she wouldn't snitch. She said she wouldn't snitch. I was like, dang. My whole argument was based on the premise that I really thought that you felt like you would have had a moral obligation to snitch on me.
Was it dependent on the crime?
No, it won't depend on the crime. I mean, we only went as far as robbery though.
Okay.
We never talked about other crime. But like, if I was to rob a bank and there was no physical victims and like that.
Yeah.
And the only victim was the bank losing out on their money, then would you snitch? No.
Yeah, I framed it that same way with my girl before. She was like, they didn't want to get hurt and anything. She was like, what crime did you commit? I was like, yeah, just robbed a bank. Nobody got hurt, stole the money and shit.
Yeah. I was living lavish.
Because I'm like, if I was the killer person, I'd never tell you.
Bro, if I was the killer person, I'm taking that to the grave.
But the problem with that should have eat away my soul. I have to tell somebody. I'd probably have to tell you.
I don't think I'm telling anybody. Honestly, I doubt I will tell a single soul. I think I will. So I think I will suppress that so much and just.
Bro, you gonna be internally killing yourself, bro, just because you weren't able to get that out or tell anybody. That junk gonna eat at you.
I mean, I'll tell somebody on my deathbed if I knew when I was dying. And they like, hey, Jose, you going probably die in the next 2-3 days. Well, okay. Well, let's get down to that last day and let's see how it's going at that point, and then I can let people know.
You know it's gonna be crazy. You gonna say it, and then all that negative energy that you have built in gonna just go evaporate, and then you gonna be healthy. And they be like, all right, we got this confession. Let's go ahead, book them,
lock them away.
Hey, that'd be
the saddest thing.
Then you locked up for whoever knows how long. Because
but ain't there a statute of limitations on murders? Or is there not? Because I
don't even know.
Because like I always thought the statute of limitations on anything was 7 years, but then I seen Bill Cosby get locked up for 20 years ago stuff. So it was just like,
I don't know, because sometimes people, they just don't find out until like later on. I don't know. That's a good question though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably look it up after. Cause if that's the case, then it's like your whole sole purpose would just be to try to not get caught. Then if it was a statute of limitations, like you could just, if you needed to kill somebody, you probably just go kill a random person because you have no ties to it. If you set the scene up right.
Exactly. But the thing about that is it's like, okay, let's say you do just kill a random person every 7 years because after the 7 years they can't try you for the last one, and that way you're not stacking up trials, because you kill somebody every year, then you get to that 7th year and kill somebody, then it's like, well, we can charge you for this one though, as well as the last 6, if there was a 7-year statute of limitations.
Right.
But if there was no statute of limitations, bro, and let's say you did something petty, like you really needed some money or something at that time, you probably worked as a cashier and stole some money out the register. Let's say you stole like $50 to $100.
You sound like you did this before.
Nah. I'm just throwing this scenario out. So let's say you did that and you get 20 years down the line and they like, we found out this nigga just stole money.
Yeah, that
20 years ago. So they lock you up for something you did when you was 17, 18 years old.
I mean,
like, would that even be fair at that point?
I mean, so just like you said, the Bill Cosby situation. I mean, is it fair?
I mean, that's rape though.
So it depends on the crime.
Like, I guess it does depend on the crime at this one.
I would say if you kill somebody, I mean, but
yeah, that's a whole rape.
I mean, multiple, allegedly, or did he get convicted? No, he got convicted, right? It can't be true.
I think so. That's why he in jail.
But I think he got an actual sentence where he can come out though. I don't think he got rest of his life. I think he got an actual term date.
How long you think he got left in his life?
Bro, I don't know. You know those rich people be lasting for a while. Rich people, man, they be lasting for a while. And you know he probably chilling in jail to be honest. Like
I seen something that he said he only take showers with COVID going around. I seen something. It's like he don't take showers. He said that he take wash-ups now. He only take wash-ups in his cell.
Shit, I would have did that too. I mean, even if COVID wasn't going around.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah, I heard too many horrible stories about being in the shower in prison. Too many horrible stories.
How do you like? What do you think the easiest way to avoid being raped in jail is? Like, that would be some.
Other than not going to jail, probably be I was like, you know, don't take showers, or if you shower, you know, you got to shower like I don't know how it's set. Like I think you think they got like shower times or something?
I feel like they got set shower times.
Yeah, so you
like
probably,
you know,
but then the problem is you gotta wash yourself up because your cellmate gonna probably beat the shit out of you if you're not clean. And you gotta make sure, and that's the other thing. You gotta make sure that you establish your role in your cell. Cause you know you can't let the nigga in your cell think you a bitch.
I mean, maybe at that point you just gotta lift weights, get in there and be buff. Ain't nobody gonna try a buff nigga.
No, and then I mean it depends on how long you gonna be in there before you get buff and shit. Defend a nigga off.
But I mean, if I look like a defensive lineman, who don't want to try to rape me?
That seems sad to say defend a nigga off. You gotta defend a nigga off from.
I don't know. I guess in order to not get raped, you gotta look like the rapist at that point. You gotta look like you the one who could possibly rape somebody at any moment. That way you don't get raped.
What I don't understand is, so I get that there's rape in jail, but why you gotta rape a straight man? You know what I mean? The gay dudes probably are in jail that maybe they don't mind it. I mean,
you know, I never understood how niggas go to jail and turn gay.
And turn gay?
Turn gay? I don't know.
What do you mean? How you go to nigga? If you go to jail, you can turn gay just due to the fact that depending on how many years you got, nigga, all you've seen for however many years are just dudes. At some point, you know what? You be like, yo,
nah,
that nigga kind of cute.
My throat feel dry.
Yeah, water in the pantry. You know, I don't do cold water or nothing. Well, while my co-host go ahead and give him some water to quench his thirst, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. Go ahead and hit the bell notification to go ahead and be a part of the Bell Buddies. Remember, we drop weekly videos.
Oh, you said it. You said it.
Remember, we drop weekly videos every Monday, or at least we try to. We're trying to get these other videos out. Yeah, that's on me. That's gonna be. I'm not even gonna blame him. That's on me about this other video. I done had it for 2 weeks now. I'm trying to get that thing out. But you know, I got kids and everything, so you know, taking a little extra time. But that is what it is. But yeah, bro, I don't.
Yeah, I can't see myself going to jail straight, and just like over time, just being like, man, you know, all I see is these men's in here, and like. Let me just go see how they feel.
Bro, all right, so to stay on the jail topic, I was talking to my girl the other day, and I was like, all right, so I'm gonna phrase this question to you and to everyone that's watching. Would you rather go to jail at 18 and have to do 20 years, or go to jail at 38 and have to do 20 years?
Um,
Either way, you know you're doing 20 years, but would you rather go at 18 or 38?
Probably 38.
Okay, give me a reason.
At 18, I feel like you're gonna be able to live at least the youth of your life. You know, you live out your prime at least before you go to jail. Whereas if you go at 38, that's just old age right there. I mean, your body was gonna start deteriorating coming 40.
And so I was thinking about it. I couldn't get an answer though. I couldn't think of an answer because it's like, all right. The bad thing about if you going at the good thing about you going at 18, you going at 38, you still have life, like, you know, a lot of life after you. But the problem is if you go in at 18, you didn't experience life, so all you gonna know is jail. So when you come back home, you still gonna be thinking about jail.
Yeah, but if you go at 38, bro, you come back out at 58, you could have had kids and everything around 18, so they're gonna be 20 when you go in. Obviously, you come out, they probably gonna be like around 38 to 40, they dang stuff. But
at least you've lived life. You know you lived
something and
like,
you could come out and
you know how to come back. Well, you know what society was like before jail type stuff.
Yeah.
And
only difference is gonna be like they're gonna be on the iPhone 40 before you come out.
So I still don't have an answer because I still think based on my current mindset, I'd still probably want to go in early just so I can still have my life afterwards out of it. Just due to the fact that what tends to happen is if you're young, if you're young and this is like one crime or something, they're more inclined to give you less time, in my opinion. Just because they're like, okay, you're young, you're gonna spend a lot of years in here, but then you're not gonna want to come back. What ends up happening, I feel like, which I may be wrong, but I feel like, you know, if you go in at an older age, they're gonna be like, he should know better.
Right. But I mean, in your situation, it's 20 years regardless. Yeah. And I mean, depending on behavior, you might be able to get out early.
Yeah, bro. That whole good behavior, you don't get reduced that much. And then, you know, the problem about that whole good behavior, somebody could, bro. I've heard so many stories about like a nigga find out your release date, and they pick a fight with you, just to extend it, bro. Like that's the one. Like, bro, people hate that they know you about to get out, and they will forcefully try to pick a fight with you, where you either gonna get your ass beat, or you gonna try to fight back and get a time extended.
That's messed up. Bro, that nigga T Grizzly was right. These niggas praying on my downfall.
And then about jail, so like, you know, it'd be people, there's jobs in jail.
Right.
Do you know how much they get paid, bro?
Cents.
Yes. And what I found was crazy is, so I visited a jail before, and you know, they make you buy stuff in vending machine. And nigga, I'm talking about expensive. So I'm like, if I'm
$3 for a soda.
Nigga, yes. And you gotta use all quarters. And the thing is, you can only bring your quarters in a goddamn empty Ziploc, clear Ziploc bag, because they gotta see everything.
Man, that's wild. And they only making cents, so they probably spending 3-4 checks at the vending machine at once.
And it's like, bro, when if I was to ever go to jail, I gotta make sure I have a strong supporting cast, because that's I know that could just be mentally a challenge.
Bro, at that point, you gotta go to jail for robbing the bank, because you know it's gonna be money coming in from your bank robbings. Like, you gotta go to jail for robbing the bank, and you gotta make sure that the evidence, at least if they got some evidence, you gotta make sure they ain't got all of it.
Yeah. If I could see, that's so the funny thing about it. So I was thinking about it. If there was not a negative consequence to certain actions, would people still refrain from doing it?
I think there are people with morals in this world, so yeah. But
so like, all right, well, let's go to one. Let's go to an easy one, because if there were no consequences for you stealing money, not from a person, but from a bank or something like that, or a store or whatever, would you do it?
I think I would, depend on the morals of the place I'm taking from. So I feel like just for example,
Walmart. I steal from them any day.
Okay, yeah.
Allegedly.
Let's take a place like
Allegedly.
let's take a place like Walmart, where they do got a lot of shoddy practices.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there was no consequence to taking money, I'm walking out with every cash register and just driving to the next Walmart.
The funny thing, you see, you couldn't even do that because Walmart cash registers, all of them don't have money, and then some of them that do have money, they got a max like $100 in there. You gotta hit that safe up.
Hey.
Allegedly, I only know about this allegedly. I've never done this.
Well, I'm going to the electronic section and taking the drawer from there because I know niggas putting big money in that one.
Yeah, because now, it's a few things that I do. If there were no legal consequences for it, I would do it. I still believe I have a moral compass though. So killing somebody, I wouldn't do. I don't care if.
Yeah, it's crazy because it was like I was talking to my friend's mom just before I came over here, and she was telling me, she was like, yeah, we was in PetSmart the other day, and we seen this dog because their daughter was looking for a dog.
Yeah.
And they was like, yeah, we seen this little cute little dog. And then she said the same night they saw that dog on the news smiling at them because somebody took it and ran. Because it was like $3,200. She was like, they hiking up the prices on everything. But can you blame that man for just taking the dog and running at that point with the prices being so high for no reason? And I was like, I guess not. I guess you can't really blame him. I mean, if that dog was only supposed to be worth $2,000 and it's like now y'all done hiked up the price and he got a little girl at home who really wanted this dog, I can't blame him.
And that's what. So like, just with people in general, bro. If people know you want something, they gonna make it more. Like
that. I mean that, but that brings us back to the scalping question.
Man, fuck scalpers.
Who use bots?
Yes. Because you're the reason why I don't have a PS5 yet. You're the reason why I know a lot of people who don't have PS5 shit. While we stuck playing our PS4 at home, who just keep collecting dust because I don't want to play it.
Hey, it's a pro.
Yes, I have a pro, but it's still a hoop. But yeah, I don't. But as long as some things that I think we should all agree on that most people shouldn't, or nobody should do, who has a moral compass, like killing people. I don't think people should rape people.
So would you rather live in a world without laws, or would you rather live in a world where every law outlined its exact consequence? So it's like it's no more premeditated, no more none of this. You kill somebody, 10 years automatically off rip. You lose 10 years. Like I'm not saying this is the law, but I'm saying like I'm just giving examples. You rob anything under $500. So like if somebody robs somebody and they got $500, you definitely gonna take the full $500, not $501. You rob anything under $500, then you get a year. You rob anything over $500 to $5,000, you get 3 years. You rob it's like there's a set sentence for everything, right, and it already outlined.
See, I'd rather do that than the no laws, just to the fact that, I trust myself, but I don't trust, and especially now because I got kids, I don't trust everyone else's judgment to not do wrong things that are just wrong. Like I don't trust other people to not do that. Like,
but you'll probably choose a no laws if it was like you was alone. It was like just me.
Yeah, if it was just me, I do the no laws because I know I don't have to look at or watch out for other people's back for my kids and stuff.
But now you got more to lose.
Cause now it's like, bro, if with no laws right now, I could literally just walk and get sniped and then they'll move on.
True.
I mean, I could do that now and they'll get moved on, but I'd be like, hopefully they find my killer.
Yeah. You can at least get somebody to avenge you by arresting or killing that nigga back.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, that'd be too much to say no laws. Like, if we were at a point in time where maybe a few laws, like obviously killing is one, raping is another. Stealing, I still think should be, not stealing should still be a law, because if that was the case, everyone would steal from fucking everybody. And nobody had no fucking money.
Bro, I kind of like wish that money necessarily didn't exist.
But then
not because of
But then what would we use? Like, would you want to go back to bartering?
Bro, I feel like trading served well.
Yeah, it did, but the problem with trading is who sets the value of what an item is worth, actually? Is it you, or is it the person that's buying it?
I mean, that's what negotiations are about.
No, right. So what I'm saying, like, if we started over and was like, okay, we're going to sell based on trading, at what point in time is it like who decides what's worth more? Like, yeah, you can be like, oh, well, this was this, but why though? Like, I don't know. I think it'd be
it's the same thing now. Like, bro, it's the exact same thing now. Like, who decides that your PlayStation 4 Pro ain't worth a PS5?
Well, it's not.
That's a standard that you put on that.
Well, it's not just due to the fact that it's newer.
Yeah, but it's a lot of people with vintage cars that'll go for $1 million.
Right, but this isn't something that we consider vintage at the point. A PlayStation 4 is definitely not considered vintage.
Yeah, but all right, but let's think about it like this. Regardless of whether it's new or not, think about it like this. You have the biggest library of games on the PlayStation 4. Of any PlayStation on the PlayStation 4. PS5. I'm not sure how many games they got right now, but they don't got much. Right, how is that worth more than the PS5 right now?
So trade me your PS5 for my PS4 Pro with my large amount of games.
I won't trying to let people know I had a PS5. I've been avoiding putting that information out there.
So let me trade me yours for my PS4 Pro and my game library.
You know what? That's one thing I forgot to bring.
What, your PS5?
Yeah.
It's cool. I can just drive up to Wednesday.
No. It's all right.
What's today, Saturday?
You don't have
I don't work until Tuesday, so I'll be able to. I just gotta drag the kids along with me.
Gonna pull up for real?
Yeah, that'd be a lot to do.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead. We could record another video there.
Cause I do want to come up there. Hey, you dig my socks though? I fuck with these.
I've been staring at them the whole time because I got some socks that look kind of like that, except for they got tacos on it, and I got some Rick and Morty socks.
Nigga, is this not? That is a taco, bro.
Yeah, I know they look like that, but it's all tacos.
Oh, okay. I got the taco hat, the sombrero, and I got the guy.
I got these Rick and Morty socks.
Hey, where you get those from?
I don't know.
You don't understand. I like when you talk about I fuck with Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I was thinking about wearing these, and I got some red ones like this. They don't not.
You know
exactly
what?
like this.
You know what?
What?
I'll trade you for them.
What?
I'll trade you for the socks. It's cool.
Where did I get these?
We gonna figure out.
They was on clearance somewhere.
We gonna figure out a trade deal. I'm gonna buy the socks from them. You guys can't see the socks I had on, but they got on their tacos. What's that joke called that sell out of a trunk? What they called again?
Nachos?
No, you sell them out of a trunk.
Avocados?
No, you sell food out of a truck. A food truck. There we go.
And then I got these ones that say "Let's get swifty."
Yeah, you know what? We'll work out a deal. I want both of them actually. Yeah, we'll work out a deal. I could trade you socks. I could trade you money.
You're just gonna take. Well, I mean, at this point, then I can set the value of it, right?
Yeah, you would set the value of it. You're the seller.
I would like a PS4 Pro.
No. We can't. I can't sell it because I'm already giving you my PS4 Pro for the PS5.
Nah, that's not happening.
So you gotta come with something different.
Oh. Well, I don't know. I just feel like as far as the laws thing, me personally, I would have to live in a world with outlaws. If I had to choose, I choose with outlaws. Part of the reason being, for when I don't really have nobody else to worry about other than me and my girl. Like, I don't got nobody who can't fend for themselves.
Right.
for one. On top of that, I mean, that's why you need to, like, at that point, you need to get a gang, you know? Niggas that's gonna ride for you.
Nah, cause what's gonna end up happening with no laws, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's gonna end up happening is you can be like, all right, Piff, I'm finna go to the store, right?
Right.
Or something. Or let's go to the store. It's gonna be cold as shit. You have to warm your car up. Somebody gonna steal that bitch. No laws.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Go to the next car and warm that one up. At that point, I don't got a car. I never needed a car. Bro, why would I own a car when I could always steal one?
So you gonna treat this like Grand Theft Auto?
Yes.
But you don't even know how to hotwire a car.
In a world with no laws, bro, you don't think I'd figure it out?
And then the crazy part about it is, if you hotwire a car, from the movies I used to watch, if you hotwire a car, you gotta stay on that same radio station.
You know what I'm doing? In a world with no laws, man, I'm putting anything on YouTube that's gonna get views, because copyright infringement wouldn't be a thing. I'm getting every bit of money.
So what you putting on YouTube that you think will get views? Because people only care about violence. Violence get the most views.
Nigga, I'm putting all the shows on YouTube. Like any show that's ever been aired, bro, I'm throwing whole seasons up there. Niggas is gonna watch me. I'm gonna be the new Netflix.
Yeah, you know what happened?
What?
The company's gonna kill you. They gonna find your location. They gonna come kill you again, and then you wipe from existence, and there you go.
Right.
Or nigga, matter of fact, they ain't gotta do that. Nigga, they got people that got tech people that can probably go to your junk, hack your account and delete it.
You know, I seen somebody on Twitter say, when I die, I want somebody to come to my funeral and tell everybody I was trying to buy CBS.
But why?
So it could look like a conspiracy.
I was trying to buy CBS.
Right.
I've heard so many funny stuff where people be like, yeah, if I die, I want this to happen or something like that. But it's just going to be like, you probably, like, I mean, you're not even gonna be thinking about what's going on in the world when you're gone. So, but it's funny, though, to still think about. Because, yeah, I remember so many stories. They be like, yeah, on my deathbed, I want to be like, hey, yeah, and I hid the cash and then go out. Or just some stupid stuff.
Bro, you know, what was it? I had something on the tip of my tongue that I was about to say. I legit had something that I was about to say, and I can't.
Did you just see that thing said PlayStation Plus if you go with Verizon?
Yeah, they give out PlayStation Plus. But the thing is, I don't know if y'all know this, but niggas is selling PlayStation Plus for $35 on eBay every day. A year worth of PlayStation Plus for $35 on eBay. So
you got yours?
Huh?
You got yours for you?
Yeah.
Are we still
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cause I ain't got it by then.
Yeah. I went on eBay and got it for $35.
I bet. Cause I ain't upgraded mine yet for whatever reason.
I mean, it just makes sense. I was like once I found out, I was just on eBay looking at to see how much PlayStations cost.
Yeah.
And I scrolled past and I was like, dang, they got PlayStation Plus on a discount right now. How long is discount gonna last? Bro, it won't no discount. It was legit 1 year. $30 some dollars.
See, the problem with that is, because I ain't even want to trust it, because I go on eBay and I sell some fake shit like that myself. But, I mean, it'd be fake. You wouldn't get it. But now they got buyer protection now. I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, because then they'd get their money back. Nah. Damn, okay, never mind. I can't do nothing right now. But...
Oh, yeah. Are y'all doing the Santa thing with y'all kids?
So I'm letting that be up to her. She still hasn't decided. She's back and forth on it. She doesn't want them to know about Santa just due to the fact that she wants them to appreciate her hard work to get them what they wanted and stuff like that. Uh-huh. And then the other thing is the idea of this jolly white man coming down your chimney or walking through your front door.
When I was just at my friend's house, he had a black Santa. He had a black Santa. He had a black angel in the front.
Hey, was the black Santa climbing up on the tree?
Nah. It was just standing in the yard. They had another black Santa just standing beside the tree, too.
Well, yeah, but I mean, so the thing is, so nowadays, black people show their kids black Santa. But the problem is, you don't see black Santa anywhere else. You don't see a black Santa in the movies. You don't see a black Santa if you go to the mall.
You know, I seen something, and I'm sure this has been circulating around a lot from Twitter. I seen something that said, let your kids believe in Santa, because a lot of y'all still believing in the Cowboys, and they ain't never actually delivered on anything. And I was like, it's true. Like, but I mean, me personally, I don't plan on letting my kids believe in Santa. Because my thing is, like, I'd rather my kids know the truth.
Right.
Than to believe in something that ain't actually real. And it's nothing like, I don't know, regardless of whether he a jolly white man or a jolly black man, I don't care. It's like, y'all not gonna grow up believing that this is the case when we know for a fact it's not. I mean, like, if I got the ability to let my kids know the truth about something, I feel like I should.
Okay, so I was the person. I didn't. It didn't matter either way to me because I felt like in the end, that's not going to be my decision, because if I want the kid to believe in Santa, you can literally just say no, and then that could be the end of it, because you could tell them that there's no Santa. There's nothing I could do after that. But what I think is, so I grew up believing in Santa, and I just think that Santa keeps. What happens is, so the idea of the story is, if you're good throughout the year, you'll get gifts on Christmas.
So you think that he'll keep them in line at least the weeks leading to Christmas?
I think that just knowing that, so I was telling my girl about this, and I was like, not to say that it's the same, but like it can be similar in the ideas. That Santa can technically be similar to the idea of God. The reason why I say this is, the idea of Santa is that he's always watching you, making sure that you're doing good. And if you do good, you get rewarded. That's the same concept.
So what you're saying is God is Santa.
The idea of them are the same. God is watching you, always watching you, making sure that you're doing what you should be doing. And in the end, guess what? You will get rewarded by, spending an eternity in heaven. And like just that concept is going to be like, okay, well, there's someone always watching me. Well, maybe I shouldn't do bad things or something like that. I wanted to.
But the issue with that is, don't nobody think about this dude watching them until November, probably.
Well, see, that's on the parents' fault though, because the parents don't bring up Christmas and the kids don't think about Christmas until around November.
But I know for a fact, my kids ain't about to believe in Santa. They ain't about to believe in the Santa. They ain't about to believe in the Tooth Fairy. They ain't about to believe in the Easter Bunny. They ain't about to believe in none of this.
Bro, you named that. That's the other thing we brought up. It was like, okay, we named those three. What are the other ones, if there are any?
They ain't about to believe in July 4th. They ain't about
July
to believe.
4th? What the fuck is July 4th? The 4th of July?
Nigga, same thing. just because you say it differently than me,
July 4th.
Don't make it any different.
I'm like, July 4th? That's just a regular day. What are you talking about? It's the 4th of July.
Same thing.
Are you going to teach your kids about Juneteenth?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't see me. I'm not a real holiday person.
Right. But Juneteenth is not a holiday; it's a celebration.
What do you celebrate?
Matter of fact, that's the
holidays,
thing.
Nigga.
No. You're not celebrating a holiday. You're celebrating our true independence. That's the thing. Matter of fact, that's the thing. Holidays aren't just holidays. Some holidays are celebrations. Thanksgiving is not a holiday, bro. Thanksgiving is truly a celebration.
Celebrating what?
You're celebrating being alive for another year. You're celebrating, bro.
Yeah, I legit wanted to. I ain't know you was gonna say what I thought you was gonna say in that.
And no, I won't. And you're celebrating just being around family, bro. That's the thing that holidays do. They bring family together. Even if it is just for that one day or half an hour or whatever it is, they bring family together. And that's what you should celebrate. That you still have a family that you can be close with. You see, like me right now, I don't have a family.
Bro, you got a whole
girl,
that's kids. It. Man, it's...
Bro, I got my girl, my kids, and I got her side of the family. Right now, I'm not even talking to my side of the family, bro. We had a falling out, and I just don't... And I don't feel like I should be the one that has to fix it when I'm not the reason for it.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta be the bigger person, bro. Y'all should have a standing up.
I can't always be the bigger person.
It's crazy because you're the youngest, too.
I can't be the bigger person when you're upset. You got upset because I was upset. So now because you upset, bro, it's a whole story, and it's a long story, and it ended up being with. I don't like some. I'm paraphrasing, but it's
Okay,
like I don't have to worry about your kids.
So would you rather spend Thanksgiving without like family at all? Like let's just say you had the option, like you and your family, going through it, kind of like how you are right now. Would you rather spend
But I just
the
spent it with
holidays,
Jamaica
Thanksgiving,
family.
Christmas by yourself?
I spent it with you.
No. I'm not saying like let's say like she's not involved. You just by yourself.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or would you rather at least try to make those
No.
like not at all?
No.
Like,
What, bro? So I was at my girl house yesterday. My girl stays literally 5 minutes from my sisters, two of my sisters.
right.
She's like, "You want to go see them?" I said, "No." She's like, "Well, don't you want to go see your nephews?" I was like, "I do, but I would have to see them." But I got to the point where I was like, "Yo, I want my nephews to come up here or my nieces to come up here to spend time with me, but it would only be benefiting them
Because then they look at you as a babysitter for that.
because I'd be a babysitter and they can do what they want to do, and that's not what I'm trying to do."
Right.
Because it's some unresolved issues that we have that I feel like needs to get resolved, but it should start with an apology.
So are you the type of person to hold on to grudges then?
Yeah.
Like, bro, I can go to sleep mad and wake up and be cool.
No, I can, bro. That's it. So the thing is, I can go to sleep mad and be happy when I wake up, but the thing is, I won't forget what you've done or what you've said. So from there, if you want to be cordial or cool, I mean, you're gonna have to set that precedence. I'm not gonna do it. Like, I'm not doing it with my sisters.
But this is based like mostly for issues that you don't think you caused.
No, I didn't cause them.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like if it was an issue that you think like over time you kind of thought about it more, and it's like I feel like I was the wrong one in that situation. Yeah. Then it's like at that point.
And I've talked to outsiders I've talked to outsiders and they was like, you should try to talk to her, or try to apologize or do something, to get it back to what it was. And I was like, then I end up explaining the situation and what happened. And it's like, they was like, oh. But you should still do it because it's your family. See,
okay.
When you have to say you should still do it because it's your family, then, I mean, that can't be the only reason.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Do you think it's because they're women that, they would want the man to apologize as opposed to them apologize? Do you think it has anything to do with the estrogen over testosterone?
Nah, they're just stubborn.
Okay.
Stubborn and don't feel like what they did or said was wrong.
Okay, so basically, all y'all feel the same way.
So the one thing about it is one person actually apologized, and me and her, it's an awkward conversation at times, but we talk, we communicate.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's true. In an argument, in order for somebody to lose, somebody got to be willing to.
So let me ask you, bro.
Yeah.
If you were going through monumentous things in life,
mm-hmm.
would you not be upset if your family wasn't there? People that you wanted to be there wasn't there.
I mean, yeah, I would be upset.
Would you be fine with it if they gave you an actual reasoning for not being able to be there for certain occasions or events?
I believe I would.
Then how would you feel if the reasoning
wasn't a good enough reason?
Right. In your eyes, wasn't a good enough reason.
I mean, it would definitely be disappointing.
What if you pushed that to the side and something else came up and the same thing happened?
Then they showed me they ain't learned from the first situation.
What happens if the third time? What happens if one time where you tell them that this is what the issue is?
Like let's say, so you talk about a situation where I know what the issue was the last two times, and I got a whole solution for it this third time.
No, not a solution. You tell them that what's wrong or that you've had a problem with something. Because you know the first time you're like, okay, you know.
Yeah, just brushed it off.
Yeah, the second time it's like, damn, again. So you be like, okay, this is what's wrong. This is why I feel this type of way. And then they shun you for it.
I mean,
how do you shun a person?
That's immaturity on their part, then.
But how do you shun a person that tells you how you feel? How do you shun a person that tells you how they feel?
That's why I asked about the whole man and female thing, because it's like, you know, how we was talking about the other time. It's like men get shunned for having feelings.
Yeah.
And it's like, well,
men can't have feelings. Men can have men can react a certain way, and men can have too many feelings.
Yeah, that's why I was like, would it be like, do you think they would react different if you were a girl and you told them the same thing the exact same way? Like, do you think that they would at that point feel bad as opposed to being like, nah, just get over that?
Possibly, just due to the fact. Possibly the only reason why maybe not is because I've never been the type to actually like, especially with my family, never like go in detail of how I'm feeling if something's wrong.
Right.
So maybe that's the reason, but then it could be the reason just because I'm not a female, and females are able to talk and relieve certain feelings away just without being judged differently.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
But,
so, okay. All right. Just checking.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day we'll get this resolved.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, bro, that's the funny part about it. So now, because the issue had resolved around my girl as well. So I remember I was like, okay, I'm gonna go down there. I was like, no, I said we'll go down there, and she said, who is we? And I'll end that with that when she said, who is we?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and if this is someone who I'm spending the rest of my life with, you know,
she'll be there with you. Like, cause you know you don't mind being there with her through her issues, so you like, you know, show up and support me through my issues.
No, not that. The fact that if at the moment if your girl has a problem with something,
mm-hmm.
you have a problem with something.
Right.
And that's just how it has to be. Because if your girl has a problem with another female, you can't not have a problem with that other female.
I feel like when it comes to that type of situation, it really depends on the issue. It really depends on the issue. And depending on like what you think the resolution of the situation is going to be. So, like, let's say I had an issue, and like, even though I might want my girl there, if I trust that, or she trusts that I can resolve a situation on my own, and I also think that I can, even though I might want her there, it's like, you know, I'm not gonna have no problem with that. But if it's like a situation where it's like let's say she say, I need you here with me, you know, like, it'll make things go a lot smoother if I had you here with me. I would definitely, you know, go ahead with that.
They normally don't even be that short.
Yeah, we at 110 right now. So we may as well.
They didn't feel like it.
We may as well just go ahead. We can shut it out.
I don't even know.
Oh yeah, but if I had an issue and I felt like I could handle it, or if my girl had an issue and I felt like she could handle it, I mean, I wouldn't expect her to, you know, hold any grudges or, like, you know, necessarily have to be there to resolve the issue with me.
Right.
But like certain issues you can look at and be like, things might go better if I'm there. Things might go better if I'm there. Like, with my girl, she got her hair done. She got her hair dreaded, and at this shop, and they did it completely wrong. I wasn't there when she got it dreaded originally, but afterwards, I did go back with her,
right?
Just because I know that, she felt some type of way. She felt like the lady was disrespectful. On top of that, if I weren't there, how would she could have reacted? Probably would have been a lot different. I probably would have ended up having to hold her back, or something like that. She could have really went off the rails at that point, just because of the way that she was disrespected. So I definitely feel like situations like that warrant me there. But there was also a situation where my girl had to talk with her mom, and it was her whole family kind of had an intervention with her mom, and at that point, I was like, well, I'm not a part of this family.
Yeah.
And this is a fight that I can't really help her fight. So in that situation, I was like, I can't be there for that, It's just certain things that it's like, if I'm there, I feel like it'll make it worse. And that's one of those situations where it was like, this is not my battle. So overall, that's how I feel about that type of situation. But
yeah, but especially when it comes to family, there's some things that, I mean, your significant other can't even say for because it's just not their place. So that's why I know she wouldn't want to be intervened in that situation. But then just based on some of the things that a sibling said would also warrant for her for not wanting to say or be a part of any conversation.
Yeah, with the whole thing, where the whole intervention with her mom, she was like, "Do you want to come?" And I literally played it in my head, and I was like, this particular situation is not for me. I shouldn't be there. And I chose not to be there. Because, and on top of that, I knew that the rest of her family were enough of a supporting cast for her to the point where I wouldn't have had to be there. And things went off with, it's probably a few hitches, but as far as I know, as of right now, things went off pretty well. So it didn't seem like anything bad happened, at least. But it's literally a situational thing, and you gotta look at it like that. Like with your family, if your girl, even though your girl might not be there, you can support people from a distance.
Yeah, and she wasn't supporting me. My support was I didn't want to be over there. And her supporting me was saying, you should go over there. I'm like, no. Yeah. My girl is big on family, and she wants to be very close knit with my family.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I was one of the people pushing my girl to. She ain't talked to her mama for 4 months, 5 months or so. It was one point in time she ain't talked to her mama for 5 months, and I was one of the people telling her go ahead and hit her up, hit her up on her birthday, hit her up it's these specific days at least,
right?
Say something.
So, how is your girl with your family?
Oh, she's great with my family. At first, it wasn't like that though. At first, she didn't think that my family necessarily liked her,
right?
But I think she was just being too what's the word?
Self-conscious?
She was being too subconscious and jumping to early conclusions. And I kept trying to explain to her, my family don't not like you. And she was like, well, why? Specifically when it comes to my dad. My dad be like, oh, you y'all ain't having no babies? You ain't pregnant? None of that. And, my girl, she always felt some type of way. About that.
Your dad want grandkids.
And I'm she thought my dad ain't like her because we won't have no kids, or we won't marry and it's well, no, he don't not like you because of that. My dad literally just seen these grandkids, and he, like you said, he really just happy at the moment. He want more grandkids. And then
I think
on top of that,
conversation started for your dad.
Yeah, on top of that, he always talked about she felt like he ain't never making any effort to try and get to know her, because the only thing he would bring up is like stuff from like high school. We'd be like, oh yeah, you played basketball ahead, and it's like, well, what more do you want to tell him? Like,
I mean,
because literally he's my dad is a talkative person, but what else is he gonna talk about if he don't know nothing else about you?
What you at some point she gotta probably open up a little bit more and say she probably done it now, but I'm like, from the jump, been like, used to doing this, but you gotta go to a transition, like, I was doing this, and then you transition and talk about what you're doing now and stuff like that, because and I know your dad can be talkative, which is a good thing though, a cool thing, especially when it's a topic that he interested in. If it's something sports, I know your dad is interested.
Yeah, and that's what he interested in. That's the first thing he go to.
Cause it's like, and especially as a quote unquote a mom-in-law or dad-in-law type stuff, casual conversations are cool, but to really be like, you know what, I think you want to talk about something that you got in common or something that's similar, like. I be trying to find conversations to talk with my girl mom about, and it'd be like it'd be a struggle trying to find conversations at times, and I find some stuff, but yeah, I mean, but you gotta open up a little bit more for her, so that she can open up some.
Yeah, but and I ain't gonna say it was a lot easier for her to talk to my mama, so like that, and that I think that's why she felt like my dad, cause like. Her and my mama trajectory was
starting off
up, and it's like my dad. It was like, but I felt the same way about her parents, cause I feel like me talking to her dad is like straight up, cause her dad, everything her dad like or enjoys, most of the time is what I enjoy. Like if we was to bring her dad up here for one of the little back and forths, especially if it's about anime, bro.
Yeah, her dad. Yeah, I remember because we did that little
back and forths. He would be every one of the back and forths. We lost.
Bro, what's a back and forth?
Oh, tug of wars. Every one of the tug of wars.
What is a tug of war, bro? I'm just trying to figure out what this stuff is, because we haven't released a video yet on it. You talk about unreleased stuff, man. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Come on, Chris.
Hey, look. Hey, you know what's crazy though? I felt the same way about my girls' peoples. I thought they didn't like me especially her mama. It's maybe like a month ago. I felt like her mom started liking me. Her other side of the family, I feel like they liked me from the jump, just because I was making her smile type stuff. And I truly consider her family like family. Like, bro, I used to, like one of her aunts, bro. I can literally sit and have a conversation about life with.
I've never like felt like her family didn't like me at all. Like I've never felt that, even from her mom's side. Even though I like with her dad, it was easy.
Yeah.
I cannot say that I felt like her mom didn't like me at all. I like not at any point. And her brother was cool from the jump. Her uncle, he tried to put up a hard front, but like in actuality, he was cool from the jump. Like there's nobody in her family who I can't say don't like me. Her grandparents, bro.
Hey, bro, grandparents liking you is just like you. It's just win over for real.
Yeah, her grandparents.
Grandparents are true glues to the family.
But it's like, at the same time, I feel like, bro, feel like I love her grandparents too.
Yeah.
So. Yeah,
but the only reason why I thought her mom didn't like me though was because, so her mom is very goal focused.
Right. And
I felt like at a point in time she was thinking that maybe I was straying away from her goals, from her daughter's own goals and stuff.
Yeah.
Because boys and relationships can be a distraction, especially if you're in school sometimes, depending on who you are.
I mean, you got to be goal focused if you work your way up like she did.
So that's why I thought she didn't like me at first. She was probably like, why don't you graduate? I felt like she was thinking like, why don't you graduate before you consider a serious relationship? Like we had already moved in with each other, bro, before she even graduated. While she was still in school. you know. So it's probably like, man, you know, I think maybe you should have graduated first and then thought about getting into a serious relationship. I feel like that's how it was with her, but for her to see that I've literally stuck around, she probably like, okay, he's gonna be here for the long haul.
Yeah.
So it's like, and that's when like,
well, let me go ahead and get to know him and see who he is for real now.
hey, what do you call her? What do you call your girl mom?
I call her Miss New. Like I still refer to her parents as Miss and Mister.
Yeah.
But with her grandparents, and like sometimes I just call them like what she call them. Like she got grandma named Grandma Rose. She call her Grandma Rose. I call her Grandma Rose.
Right. Hey, at what point do you feel like you gonna be comfortable calling her mom or her dad?
Guess we'll have to be married first. I don't know. I feel like it'll be weird to do that at any point. Yeah. I did call her mom once.
Was you doing it to be funny to see what kind of reaction you get?
It was to be funny, but it was also a feeler in a sense.
Right, a test.
Yeah.
What she did?
She just smiled. Tiffany was talking to her. We was at her house, and we was about to leave, and Tiffany was like, "Bye, ma," and I was like, "All right, bye, ma." And she just looked at me like you could tell she paused for a second, but then she was just like, "Bye, Jose."
She like, this nigga just called me, mom. I tried to hit my girl with that one, my girl mom with that one time. I think it was over the phone though. She was like, "Who is this?" But to this day, I still like. I don't know what to call her mom just because she's going through some things, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know. Does she want me to call her this? Should me call her that? Like I truly don't know.
Bro, that's when you gotta call her mother most, cause then it's like that name gonna stick regardless.
And I'm damn sure not calling her by her first name. I would never call.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's mostly because Tiffany don't really got intimidating parents.
Yeah.
And I feel like my dad, most people who don't actually know him look at him and assume he's intimidating.
Yeah. He look intimidating. He look mean.
My mom, she don't look intimidating. So it's like it's so easy to talk to my mom. My mama is an introvert, but she, if you talk to her, she'll talk back.
Bro, your mom looks like she's a loving person.
Yeah, she is.
Your dad looks like he's mean.
And in actuality, my dad is. You remember when you was like, who's the biggest, who is the mischievous one?
Yeah.
And I said, Kenny. Kenny is my dad.
I can see that.
And that's why, like that.
So okay, so go through your siblings. Who mostly resembles who then?
Let's see. Between my mom and my dad, Danny. It's a mix, but he leans more towards my dad. Yeah, he leans more towards my dad.
Okay.
Me, I feel like I lean towards my mama, but it's still a mix.
Right.
Kenny is on the far side of my dad. And my sister. It's hard to say about her. It's hard to say which one she would lean towards.
Are we talking about the one who comment first on every video?
Yeah. I think my sister leans towards my mom.
Okay.
And now that I'm thinking about it more, she would lean further, like far towards my mom.
Okay. So you got far right, far left, and then two that straddle the fence.
Yeah.
Nah, your sister do seem like she a loving person too. Just when I be calling you and stuff, and she be in the background like, hey, your sister cool, bro. I don't know what it is. Your sister cool as shit, bro.
Yeah, but it's like I know how we are. Like honestly, like the people I talk to, and same with my mom, the people we talk to are the people that we know and have grown with. But like outside of that, we really don't be talking to nobody else, including my sister. Like she don't be talking to nobody else.
And, bro, where'd your sister's nickname come from?
BJ. So,
cause I'm like, yo, her initials.
So when my mama was younger, how did the story go? I can't remember exactly the story, but for some reason they called her Bump. They called my mama Bump all her life because of back when she was younger. I don't know if it was a one-time thing or if it was a constant thing, but either she bumped into stuff a lot or like it was this sound that she made that sound like bump. So that's what they called her.
Bro, you know,
and my sister and my mama got the same name.
Bro, you know the first thing I thought about when you said that?
What?
I thought you was about to say that that back in the day, people used to say your mom had a bump.
Nah, that wasn't the case.
So where the hell did Jay come from then?
Junior. My mom and my sister got the same name.
But so hold on, you know I didn't know that because I didn't know your mom's name.
Oh.
So.
Yeah.
Holy shit! First and middle name?
Well, not middle name no more because my mama took my dad's name, but she did end up giving her the same exact middle name that she had prior to being married.
Bad. So no. Oh no. Okay. So when you do call your sister, I want to be on the phone. I'm gonna call her Junior. Cause that's crazy.
But yeah, my mama wanted a Junior.
Cause I've never
same
heard
as
of
my dad got a Junior.
Bro, I've never heard of it. I've never heard of a woman, a girl Junior. That's dope as shit. Now, your name not BJ no more. It's Junior. So there's that. I'm gonna call you Junior from now on. If you do happen to watch this video, comment first. Make sure you like the video too. But I'm gonna call you Junior. That's dope. I like that. I had a conversation with my girl a while ago about that. That is crazy. BJ is a Junior.
Yeah, cause you was asking her. You was talking to her like, I wonder why his sister named that.
Yeah, for the longest.
Yeah.
I was like, why? I'm like, why is it BJ? Because then it was around the same time where I think I had found out that Brianna's brother's name is BJ.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, okay, I see why his name is BJ. But then I'm like, why the hell is her name BJ? And then it confused me for a long time what her name was. I was like, okay, that can't be her name then. I was like,
yeah, you know what's crazy? Danny, Kenny, BJ, all nicknames. Jose, I was born with this name.
So, I mean, you know what? That's crazy. You are like completely different though.
Yeah.
But hold on. Matter of fact, now I think about it, I don't even know your. I know your oldest brother actual name. I don't know your youngest brother actual name.
Take a wild guess.
I think it's Kennedy though. I think it's Kennedy.
Nah, you ain't nowhere near it. This is McKinley.
Oh no! Damn. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, no, I do know his name. I don't know why the fuck I was thinking.
Yeah, I was like,
hold on, I did know his name.
I was thinking, I figured he knew, but
no, okay, my bad. I'm tripping. I don't know. Okay, never mind. I'm tripping. Okay, I did know his name. Yeah, I had to be reminded. It's McKinley.
Yeah.
McKinley, Kenny, Daniel, Danny.
Yeah. See, Danny got named after my dad.
Yeah. Cause
Kenny got named after my great granddad on my mom's side, who had died. So she called him McKinley. But Daniel is in the Bible, Hosea is in the Bible, and she wanted him to have a name that was in the Bible. So his middle name is a biblical name.
So I'm going to break some breaking news to you, okay? I don't want this to hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
So Daniel was named after your dad.
Uh-huh.
Kenny was named after someone from your family, right?
Yeah.
Your sister was named after your mama.
Right. You telling me stuff I know.
No, bro. They didn't care about you. Your family didn't care about you, bro.
See, my name, my middle name comes from somebody though.
That's irrelevant right now.
Yeah, but
everyone's first name came from.
Yeah, but my middle name.
But they didn't care, bro.
But the grandpa passed when Kenny was born, so that's why he got the
least favorite, bro.
Cause he originally was gonna have his middle name as his first name.
And you were the least favorite.
Nah, but I'm named after somebody too.
No, but you're the least favorite.
No, but
because they didn't even give you a nickname.
Well, my mama called me Gams, but it's like
that's
everybody last name Gamble.
Yeah, that's never really a nickname. So they you're no one's favorite. You can't.
But nah. But I still got somebody I'm named after. So
no, but you actually probably are their least favorite.
Oh, you think so?
No, it's okay though. It's okay because
you think so.
Yeah.
You know, I might have been their least favorite when I was born at the time, but
like, over time.
But I mean, yeah, over time, you know, you work your way up.
You know, I had a nickname my mom gave me. You know,
what, Tone?
My nigga, I promise you would never guess this nickname in a million years.
I mean, I already tried like 3 guesses and it don't seem like no.
Yeah, and it's nothing to my name.
Blackie?
Hey, I used to call my nephew
that. That's why I said it. I was like, maybe he just passed on his nickname to him.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna be able to tell y'all what my mom nicknamed me until we get more subscribers, honestly.
Nah, but I was named after my middle name came from Steve Urkel. When he go in that chamber.
Yeah, Stefan.
Yeah.
So you gonna try to tell me? I thought it was a family member. So you were really trying to tell me that?
I mean, I never said who it was. I said I was named after somebody too.
Okay, nah. You know what? Hold on.
They knew they was about to raise a smooth dude. Who you calling?
Hold on. Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, I just got a quick question for you.
Alright.
Is Jose the least favorite child?
Why you say that?
So I was talking to him and I found out that you know Danny is named after you. Kenny is named after a great grandparent. BJ is named after your mom, and Jose was named after a name in the Bible and a TV show.
What TV show?
You you remember Family Matters when Urkel turned into Stefan?
Nah, he wasn't named after Stefan. Wasn't from that. And Kenny was supposed to be named after the Bible. That's why his middle name is Joel.
That's what my mama told me.
When my father died, so Kenny was being born.
Right.
So that was his change at the last minute. Nah, why would he even think that or even mention that to you? Like,
That's what mama told me.
that was who told you?
That's what mama told me a while ago.
Who, mama?
My mama.
That you was the least likely child.
No. Tone jump into conclusions. He the one who said that. When he was asking about names, he was like, hold on, so everybody was named after somebody? Who was you named after? And that's what he said.
His first name was supposed to be Joel.
Yeah, that was Kenny's first name.
Yeah, that would have fucking bad.
But
Then at that time, my brother died and her grandfather died. So we had to talk to her. We flipped for it. Because if not, his name would have been James.
okay, but the truth of the matter really is Jose is the least liked child. It's okay, you can admit it. This is going on our podcast just to let you know. All I need is just for you to say yes, Jose is the least liked child.
Don't say that.
All my kids just love the same. So don't ever say something like that. For real. I was happy to see my son come down from Blacksburg. I see the other ones all the time, so.
Yeah. Okay. So. All right. So I can't get a confession today. It's all right.
Thank you guys for watching the Heatwave Podcast. This has been another episode. Episode 8 to be no, not 8, 9.
Yeah,
Episode
9,
9 to be exact. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know.
You did it.
What?
You said like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, because you said bell buddies.
No. I'm saying. Oh, okay. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all can catch us in the next one. We definitely want to see y'all there. We at 20 subscribers right now.
Yep, we're on the road to
1,000.
We on the road to 50. We're gonna start off slow,
Hey, dream big and follow through even bigger.
All right, we're gonna end the podcast on that note. We'll see y'all in the next episode.
Peace.